It is time for some football. Welcome into Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Juke's one defender, and he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Juke the defender. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Going to run again with McCaffrey. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Purdy setting up that play action. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Connecting on the slant. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Again, it's Brock Purdy. Caught by Jennings. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now, it's starting with 6 as they come up on it, 1st and goal. Purdy on the play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
All right, first sack on the board, on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Play action now, Purdy. That one connects, and he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. 3rd and goal, Purdy. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Seahawks pick it up. He's at midfield. 30. He's at the 10. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Seahawks capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Moore with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
At their own 26-yard line.
From the gun is Purdy. That's caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Gain of 12. First down, San Francisco.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. The Seahawks with an early lead. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at first down here. Now a give, it's McCaffrey headed right. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you've got to find a way to make them miss in the backfield.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. They kick the running back in motion. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Into traffic, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Seahawks with 6 DBs out there. Third down coming up. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. On third down, Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw by Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And this one does not go far.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. To throw again, it's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, third down coming up.
For how well they were moving the ball in this possession, surprising. Surprising to see them get caught up now. And even more surprising, Kate, to see them knock so far backwards with the sack. At this point, well, you got to get back on schedule. Maybe even a manageable fourth down if you don't get the first.
Motioning left is their running back. Third and long, Purdy. They're on him again, and he goes down again. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Moody knocks it through, and it's dropped back down to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Now Darnold. That's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he gets through it for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
From the 48. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Cooper Kupp, the intended receiver, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause: an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Setting him on the dive. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
San Francisco.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, Purdy to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
At the 44-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Out to kick it away, here's Moody. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. To throw, here's Darnold. He takes it himself. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a 1st.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Play action on 1st down. Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Trying again, following the set. Kenny's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Here's a screen now for Walker. And this one doesn't go far.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Brought down before the return gets far. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the counter, McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Simply nowhere to go on that counter play, Kate. Backside defenders took away one side, and they overwhelmed the blocking right in the middle.
6-yard line.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They stick with McCaffrey. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. McCaffrey running between the tackles. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Looking out of the gun, it's Purdy. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Purdy gonna look to run. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 4th quarter lead. Brock Purdy with the touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. Varner with the grab. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and he gets himself in space to do some damage.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Walker on 1st down. Across midfield to the 45. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. They go play action on 1st. Cox, Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Here's Donald to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And now it's 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Slot man motioned over. Back to throw it. Balled in by Roy on the right side. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning.
That's good.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. Back to throw. Has it down close. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. He'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Here he is to throw. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. To the line for a new set of downs, only a lone timeout at their disposal. Here he is to throw. It's the in route complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Stick into the air here. It's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That one gains 7. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Purdy throwing here on first. That's complete to Valdez-Scantling. And there'll be no game-winning touchdown in this one. And that tackle ends this ball game. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.